Hey there. Today in Artemis Teal, rather than show you all the things that I'm selling, I thought I'd show you some things I decided to keep. So here are some of them. I love this little bow napkin ring. Do you remember those from the 80s? I certainly do. These placemats and the chargers are from a thrift store. Pick those up. Almost everything I get is from a thrift store. So this is a pattern called, I think, Indian Rose. It's restaurant wear by Syracuse. It's very pretty, I thought. And those plates were probably $1 for all four. Some little cute bowls that I found. I think this is simply Party Light, you know, the candle company. Anyway, they're enormous. I was at Goodwill one day and they brought them out. And I think all four of them were $1.99. No, actually it was two for $1.99 and two for $1.99. So I just thought they were pretty. I think they're fairly common, not rare at all, but I thought they were pretty and I liked that size. I got these because you know what I love? I love a little butter pat by your dish so you don't have to pass the butter dish around. So that's just me. I have these listed at my store for $40. They're really nice though. It's hard to convey how nice they are on video or when I'm putting them in my store. So I put them over here because I really like them. I have in them tapers. These are those tapers that are smokeless and dripless so we can light them. I found these little Easter decorations. These beautiful little eggs. I love the blue and white. The cute little bunny. Another little butter pat dish. This one is from Portugal. This beautiful centerpiece is a piece that my daughter gave me for my birthday. Of course, we have to display and use the things our children give us, and why wouldn't we? This is a beautiful piece of pottery. Are these not the cutest? Salt and pepper shakers. Look like little mini soup tureens. It's weird how such small things can bring us such joy. This I found at the thrift store. It was probably, I don't know, $1 or $1.99. It's just adorable. I'm going to fill it with jelly beans. Yes, I am. And that's going to be one of my Easter decorations. You know, is this a finger bowl or will I put something in it? I don't know yet. Another little butter pat dish that I found. Found these, could not be more delighted because who doesn't need a set of brass giraffe salt and pepper shakers? This is, I believe, Fenton, which is a type of glass maker. Very pretty. Found it for $1, probably. You know, me, everything's $1. I find all the cheap stuff and put it together. And hopefully no one thinks it looks cheap because it is, but I try to put it together. I love it. I'm still loving my black chandelier. I got some of these from a thrift store. These little hats, they're called, or shades with the gold interior. Very 80s. You know, what can I say? I like the 80s. I was like a child of the 80s, 70s and 80s. So anyway, I like those. Some of them are plain and some of them have a little texture to them. And I don't mind. I use them all. It's a really lovely brass chandelier. I wanted to replace it. My husband's the one who pointed out to me, like, it's gorgeous. Why would you replace it? I thought he had a point. He probably just didn't want me to spend money, but whatever. It worked. I decided to go with the flow. Found these, love these. These are vintage or antique salt and pepper shakers from, I believe, Hong Kong. And I just thought those were adorable. So had to get those. And you know, I love my little chinois. Yes, hello, an hors d'oeuvre picks in there. Love that. So that's my holiday table. It's going to get more added to it. I'm going to add some jelly beans and some candy and so forth to it. But there's my table. Now, if I can keep you from getting dizzy, here's my wine. I have Williamsburg. You know, I live in Virginia, so this is from the Williamsburg Winery. And this is from my sister-in-law. And I have some German, some champs for the mimosas, and some fun holiday wine. I think that's a Prosecco. And you know, we're gonna make some drinks. So I have this, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love that old brass. We all had that in the 80s. I found this vintage brass thing. It has my cute, and then I have this cute bowl where I keep all my little, if I don't have what you want, I can make it with one of my littles. And then I have all the cheap stuff. I drink a lot of cheap stuff because what can I say? I'm a cheap date. There are all the houses outside. This mirror I got on Facebook Marketplace. Love it. Those, do you remember Kmart? Yeah, got those big old fishbowl pots at Kmart, and I painted them blue and white. This lovely ginger jar dish, which is like, I don't know, 2.5 feet tall, with a lovely phoenix on it. I think I paid $10 for that. Like, truly, it's worth like, I don't know, 20 times that. Picture I painted and framed. I have a little bird up there. Bon appetit. And my other picture that I framed. And then a picture, I know these are also out of style, but what can I say? I like my Thomas Kincaid. I got it 100 years ago at an auction when I was working in Las Vegas. It has a whole story behind it. So, and then this is from Facebook Marketplace. And these sconces I found at the thrift store for $1, $1 or $2, like everything. This is from IKEA and it was free. The scarf is from the thrift store. The brass is from the thrift store. And I have my ginger jars down there. And I got those for $12 each at a thrift store in Virginia Beach. So there we go. I didn't sell these things. I use them. I still like them. Oh, I forgot to show you the piece de resistance, as they say. Piece de la resistance. Okay, who's in charge of our house? Not Harry, not William, certainly not Charles. There's King Danny. And of course, if he's going to be the king, I'm going to be the queen. So signing off from her royal abode. Happy Easter.